So welcome students. So in this question you are given that f dash of x, the differentiation of the function f of x is 3x square sine 1 by x minus x cos 1 by x if x is not equal to 0. So the differentiation of a function is this expression if x is not equal to 0. x equal to 0 पे differentiation का value जो है वो दिया नहीं है. And f of 0 equal to 0 and f of 1 by pi is equal to 0. These two are the informations regarding f of x. So f of x original function के बारे में you are given two informations, f of 0 and f of 1 by pi, and differentiation का function भी मिल गया as long as x is not equal to 0. And you have four options. Two options are about the nature of f of x. F of x is continuous at x is equal to 0, f of x is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. And the remaining two functions are regarding the nature of f dash of x. Okay. So first, let us observe this. So f dash of x is equal to 3x square sine 1 by x minus x cos 1 by x. So by observation you can see that this is nothing but x cube sine 1 by x का differentiation है. f dash of x is nothing but x cube sine 1 by x का differentiation. So this implies f of x is equal to, if f dash of x is same as this function का differentiation, so f of x is equal to x cube sine 1 by x plus some integration constant हो जाए. So f of x can be written as this, ठीक है, as long as x is not equal to 0, क्योंकि this is when x not equal to 0. x equal to 0 में ये भी काम नहीं करेगा, ये भी काम नहीं करेगा. So as long as x is not equal to 0, my f of x is this. But f of 1 by pi is equal to 0 दिया, वहाँ से I can find the integration constant. So at x is equal to 1 by pi, so f of 1 by pi is equal to x cube 1 by pi cube into sine of 1 by x. 1 by pi is sine pi plus c, that is equal to sine pi is 0 is equal to c. So f of 1 by pi is equal to c, but f of 1 by pi is given as 0, so this has to be equal to 0. So my function, my f of x, the integration constant is 0. So this implies my f of x is equal to x cube sine 1 by x if x is not equal to 0, and x अगर 0 है तो f of 0 is given as 0, so 0 if x is equal to 0. So this is my definition of f of x. So f of x आपको पूरा आ गया, इसका नेचर आप देख सकते हैं, ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट कंटिन्यूटी चेक करेंगे, इसके बाद डिफरेंशिएशन चेक करेंगे. सो इफ यू वांट टू सी द कंटिन्यूटी, सो लिमिट x टेंड्स टू 0 f of x is equal to limit x टेंड्स टू 0. x टेंड्स टू 0 का मतलब है x is not equal to 0, x is in the neighborhood of 0. So in the neighborhood of 0, f of x is x cube sine 1 by x. So आप देख सकते हैं as x tends to 0, 1 by x tends to infinity, and sine infinity does not go anywhere, but it is some number between minus 1 and plus 1. So sine infinity minus 1 और plus 1 के बीच में कुछ नंबर होगा, बट इसको आप 0 क्यूब से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं, इसका मतलब 0 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं. माइनस 1 और 1 के बीच में कोई भी नंबर को 0 से मल्टीप्लाई किया तो आपको लिमिट 0 हो जाएगा. So limit x tends to 0, f of x is 0, and f of 0 is also equal to 0. What does this mean? f of x is continuous at x is equal to 0. So first option is okay. इसके बाद डिफरेंशियबिलिटी चेक करेंगे. What is f dash of 0? So f dash of 0 is equal to limit h tends to 0. फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल से कर रहा हूँ, f of h minus f of 0 by h, that is equal to, as h tends to 0, h is not equal to 0, so f of h क्या होगा? Limit h tends to 0. f of x is, when x not equal to 0, x cube sine 1 by x. So f of h is h cube sine 1 by h minus f of 0 is exactly x is equal to 0, f of x is 0 by h और 2 हो जाएगा. So h square sine 1 by h. So as h tends to 0, again the same logic, 1 by h tends to infinity, sine 1 by h, sine infinity is a number between minus 1 and plus 1, into h square किया था, you should make into h square, into 0 हो रहे हैं, this is equal to 0. So you are getting f dash of 0 is equal to 0. That means f is differentiable at x is equal to 0. But option B दिया f is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. So ये गलत है. F of x is differentiable at x is equal to 0. Now we'll try to analyze the nature of my f dash of x. So now if you want to analyze about f dash of x, so question में आपको दिया है f dash of x is 3x square sin 1 by x minus x cos 1 by x. This is when x is not equal to 0. And we have already found out that f dash of 0 is equal to 0. That is, f dash of x is equal to 0 if x is equal to 0. So f dash of x का complete definition is there with us. ठीक है. So इस f dash of x को let f dash of x be equal to g of x. इसको एक g of x मानते हैं. Now if I want to check whether g of x is continuous at x is equal to 0 or not, so limit x tends to 0, g of x find करेंगे. That is, limit x tends to 0, g of x is nothing but f dash of x. As x tends to 0, x is not equal to 0. So ऊपर वाला फंक्शन लेना पड़ेगा 3x square sin 1 by x minus x cos 1 by x. That is equal to, again the same logic, as x tends to 0, 1 by x tends to infinity. अब sin 1 by x और cos 1 by x दोनों minus 1 और 1 के बीच में कोई, you will get some number between minus 1 and plus 1, some finite number. इसको आप 0 से multiply किया तो you get 0 as the answer. So 0 minus 0 is 0. So limit x tends to 0, g of x is equal to 0. This is same as g of 0. G of 0 is 0. So g of x is continuous at x is equal to 0. That means option C is right. Similarly, g of x का differentiation के बारे में आप analysis करना है. So what is g dash of 0? G dash of 0 is equal to limit h tends to 0. Limit h tends to 0, g of h minus g of 0 by h. That is equal to limit h tends to 0. G of h is nothing but f dash of h. As h tends to 0, इसका मतलब not equal to 0. ये वाला फंक्शन लेना पड़ेगा. 3h square sin 1 by h minus h cos 1 by h. This is g of h. Minus g of 0 is 0, so वो लिखने का जरूरत नहीं है. By h. Now 1h, h and h gets cancelled. That is equal to limit h tends to 0, 3h sin 1 by h minus cos 1 by h. Minus cos 1 by h. So अब as h tends to 0, ये वाला टर्म जो है वो 0 पे चले जाएगा, क्योंकि -1 और 1 के बीच में नंबर को h से मल्टीप्लाई हो रहे हैं. But cos 1 by h doesn't go to any value. Cos 1 by h is some number between -1 and +1. इससे कुछ लिमिट नहीं है. So effectively this limit does not exist. Effectively this limit does not exist. So if this limit does not exist, that means g dash of 0 is not defined. That is, f dash of x is not derivable at x is equal to 0 is right. So आपको options A, C, D are right for this question. Thank you.